Nicaragua is a nation in Central America. Conflicts between left-wing guerrillas and Americans in Nicaragua began in the 1930s. The conflict started when Somoza came to power from the Nicaraguan National Guard, which was created by the U.S. who were looking for an ally in the region. Somoza was overthrown eventually by the Sandinistas, which was a left-wing guerrilla group against the Somoza government. The U.S. and the CIA created the Contras to overthrow the Sandinistas in Nicaragua. The Contras, after a military defeat, were forced to sign a ceasefire, but they got the Sandinistas voted out of government by the citizens of Nicaragua who wanted peace in the nation.
The United States, they wanted an ally in the region to fight communism. They were also interested in the possibility of a sea-level canal in Nicaragua. The United States also placed Somoza in power with the creation of the National Guard because they wanted to control Nicaraguan rule. Therefore, by inserting Somoza, the U.S. had control in a powerful country in Central America. Here is a little more about the Iran-Contra affair.
Somoza murdered the left-wing guerrilla Sandino in 1936. Somoza deeply supported the United States and was 100% behind all U.S. policies. The Sandistas fought against Somoza with guerrilla warfare tactics, and it was an open combat warfare. The Sandinistas were organized in different organizations, but the FAO was the overarching group. The Sandinistas eventually overthrew Somoza in 1979, and Somoza fled to the United States, while the National Guard dispersed into Honduras. In 1981, the United States started creating the FDN, or the Nicaraguan Democratic Force, which is also known as the Contras, in Honduras to fight against the Sandinista government, despite the fact that Congress had made U.S. involvement in Nicaragua illegal.
The CIA made Operation Red Christmas for the Contras to set up a temporary government that wanted to overthrow the Sandinistas. If the Contras were successful in doing so, then the U.S. could openly help them with military and arms. In Operation Black September in 1984, U.S. Navy SEAL teams mined the harbors, violating international law and damaging international vessels. In 1985, the U.S. voided the existing commerce treaty with Nicaragua and banned Nicaraguan products in the U.S. market to put pressure on the Sandinista government. An attempt by 4 Latin American countries was made in 1983 for a diplomatic solution. However, the U.S. pressured those countries, and in the end, they could not sign the agreement.